Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please hit the subscribe button, get that bell notification on, and hit the like button as well. The like button helps out the channel a lot. We're starting downtown in this nice cityscape that we have built up over the last 93 episodes. Yeah, this is the 93rd. This is pretty crazy, and I'm going to try to get to 100, and once we get to 100, I think I'm going to just put pretty much like a super long video that goes until pretty much the city is complete. Now the city of New Lancaster is not going to disappear forever. I'm going to use the city for detailing new mods or traffic videos or anything like that. This city will be the OG city of the channel and will always be around. But I do have the next city planned out. It's going to take place as like a Quebec theme. So we're going to be moving west across Canada from the East Coast, which is what the city of New Lancaster is based off of. But you know what? We're not there yet. So let's keep going with this city. And in this episode, I have a bit of an interesting thing planned. And it's something that I've noticed that we need from our unique factories. We have been running out of metal in a lot of our factories. So, for example, this one keeps running out of metal. And then also, if we go over to this one, it needs metal as well. So what that tells me is that we need to make more metal production. And we are pretty jam-packed on this one, on our metal factory right in the middle of the city. So I was thinking, where else could we go? So we really only have good ore over this way. And there's nothing else really substantial anywhere. Hey, well, that's actually a pretty good area. I didn't see that before. But this was a pretty good spot. And then also over here. And if you're looking at this map right now, and I mean, we could build out this way, but that's just a bit too far. I don't really want to build out this way by the port. But this area looks really nice for a small ore facility. So what I did off camera while I was waiting for demand to grow was I built this interchange. Very basic interchange. I've built a lot of interchanges on stream, so I felt like maybe if I built this one off screen, it wouldn't be the end of the world, and it was pretty difficult because of the slope of the hill. So I kind of wanted just to take my time with it, not have to rush, so I was building this on screen, or off camera. So I'm just gonna check these nodes here. Oops, did not mean to do that. Make sure that these nodes are sloped or not. We're gonna make this a middle node. There we go. So this area right here was pretty flat, so I figured that was the best spot for an interchange. And then we can also finally get a road over here, which I've been trying to figure out how to do for a long time, because I want to get a park right here. That's pretty cool. But maybe a bit of residential, nothing fancy, but basically maybe we can get even to this island as well, finally, which we built a long time ago over top of. But I figured it'd be really cool to get like a little ore factory in here that's like not even for glass, like just metal, pump it out, and that'll really help the city, especially because with this highway connection, this underused highway, since we built this highway connection a long time ago, like in the Christmas videos, I think. No one uses this highway because you can just bypass it to get into the city. So I figured we might be able to get some more use out of this. Maybe we can connect to these islands a bit easier, and we can get our metal to here really easily. And then also, if we follow this highway, it can get to this factory as well. So, you know, we're kind of due for it, and I'm glad that finally approaching this. And I needed something different other than just zoning and stuff, because we've been doing that for a long time, and I didn't want to bore you guys, so I wanted to do something a bit different. So let's take a quick peek at the topography. Oh, come on. Yeah, so it's a bit of an issue coming down in here. So what I think is I'm gonna build a road. Yeah, this is tricky. So first things first is we should probably look at getting a rail connection in. And I'm wondering if we could get a road in. Yeah, we could. Okay, let's see if we can get that rail yard right here. So let's take a road and we'll just draw it right there. And we'll start off with the cargo rail. Yes, we can. Perfect. Okay, so I just paused the game and I'm just going to delete a good chunk of the rail. And I'm going to get the rail yard right here. Pretty cool looking. And then we're going to, on a freeformed pathway connection, we are going to go right through, and then we're going to connect in. I think that connected. No, it didn't. Okay, let's get off of this view. There we go, connect. And right into here and connect, perfect. And we're just gonna use the move it mod. Whoa. Just to make them look a bit more like it was made to be this way. So I'm gonna move this in like so. Let's put that line up to there. Whoops. Okay, up to this height. And this needs to get raised as well. And I was wondering why it wasn't snapping in. There we go. Perfect. And this is a bit wonky, so we're gonna need to adjust that. And then this is pretty gnarly as well. Okay. And we're gonna use the node controller. And we're just going to slope these nodes that we've made all weird. Can I slope that node? Oh, I can slope that node. That's fantastic. And then this one as well. The node controller works fantastic on rail lines, I must say. It's a middle node. Okay, perfect. So let's just adjust this ever so slightly. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to draw in a couple more rail lines from here to there, and then as well. Okay, then I'm going to move those together. Can't believe it still does that. Okay, anyways, that works out, I guess. It's a bit weird right there, but I think it'll still work. Okay, so we have these nodes. I'm just gonna copy it, and I'm gonna place it down right beside it. Okay. Then I'm going to select all of them, and we're gonna make just a bit of a rail yard right here. So the trains are gonna be able to pass right through right here, and then we'll have a rail yard right beside it. Whoa. This is all for looks. It doesn't do anything at all. Okay. This is a little bit weird, so I'm gonna take these out. And I'm gonna retry that. Let's just try to connect them in right here instead. And that looks a bit messy still, but much better than it was. And now we have a bit of a rail yard in here, which is pretty nice. So now that we have that in place, let's look at getting the ore in place. So we're going to need, let's say, this industrial road, and we're just going to draw in pretty much a straight line like that. Okay, and then from here, I'm going to take this asymmetrical road. We're going to draw in stuff like that because we're going to take this road and we're going to go off into the distance. And then I'm going to take that out. And it'd be nice to get some one-way roads in. So we'll take a road like that, one way. And we're going to connect in right there. Yeah, let's do that. Flip that around. And then we're going to take one-way road and we're going to connect it in right there. And this way, ore is going to go in. All the trucks are going to go in through there and then turn around like that. It's going to work out fantastically. Okay, so let's delete that road and we're just going to take it down a bit farther. And now we have a pretty good connection like that. So we're going to flip that around. Awesome, and then this can just be a normal road. It doesn't need to be an industrial road or an asymmetrical road. But now that we have that in place, oops, we can get some dedicated turning lanes, and we can get this to be yield right here. So cars are going to easily be able to drive up this onto the highway. It's a bit steep, but I didn't really see another option, to be honest. This doesn't seem like it's sloped. So let's get out of move it and let's hit Control N. Oh, I guess it is. Maybe it's this node that needs to be. And we're going to make it a middle node. Huh. Maybe we need to move this one down a bit. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Anyway, so now that we have that loop in place, it should really help out with getting the trucks to the rail and the rail out of the city, or out of the area. So just gonna lower that a bit, and this is a bit steep, eh? So let's, whoa. Let's take that node and let's lower it. And we're going to take these nodes and we're going to raise it. Yeah, that works. And then we're going to need an entrance into the mining facility. So I think the best option for us is... Whoa. Just trying to smooth it out a bit. Let's see. So I think right here is probably a good spot. So let's take one of these roads. And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to draw in a bit of a line like that. Not what I meant to do, to be honest. Wrong road type. There we go. You know what? No, I had to change our mind on that. We're going to do something a bit more basic, and we're going to take that normal asymmetrical road, and we're going to just draw in, oh, come on, guess right there. And then we will do this from here. You know what? I'm overthinking it. Let's just be really simple with ourselves, and we'll do that. Okay, we'll do that as well. Lots of options for ourselves when we actually make the right decisions. So, let's take out this rock because I think it's just in the way a bit. But turns out that I need to get rid of these rocks here, because if we look at this, the rocks are in the middle of the road, and that is a no-go. So let's take props. We're gonna just do this marquee tool, and we're just gonna get rid of all those little props. So let's see if there's any more. There is. Okay, so we'll just do that and delete. Perfect. So now that we have that in place, we can get our industry area in. So we will just zone in just this area right here. Okay, so the Hillside Industrial Valley. Good name, I guess. And originally I wanted to get the main building in there, but now I'm thinking I don't. I think instead what we should do is take a road down like that and upgrade this, and then get the main building off of this. So we're gonna go to here, we're gonna go to metal. Perfect. And then the great thing about building a secondary mining facility is that you already have all the giant excavators. So let's put one. I don't want to do like all of them like this, but I think that looks nice. And then if we get a second one on that side, yeah, it's too much. So we will delete that. And we'll put in let's get another road. Oh, actually, I should probably plan out how that's going to work by adding in these metal facilities. So I'm going to add in one right there, and that's going to be kind of my guide for the next road. So let's take a road like this. A bit too far. Oh, geez, using the wrong road. That's okay. And we're going to need to upgrade this road. Okay, so we might get some traffic problems in this area, but there shouldn't really be any other things in this facility other than the ore industry. So I'm going to hope not. So I think we'll be able to get another one of these. Yeah, so I'm actually, whoa, did not mean to do that. Okay. Let's flip this around like that. Oh, it already is. And then we're going to move this one over like so. Just going to give it a bit of space. All right. So now that we have that in place, now we can get some of these large underground mines. Like so. And how about one of those right there? Okay, that should probably be enough production. So now we need to make the area look a bit nicer. So I'm going to smooth this out a bit. And actually, you know what? I'm going to build up around this. So by doing that and then smoothing it out a bit, just to make it seem like the saw has already taken down some of the mountain. Yeah, okay, so then I'm gonna use move it here. I'm gonna select everything again that we unselected. And I'm gonna select both of those. Oops, wrong button. And I'm gonna put it to that height. Okay, and now we could get more of that sand color. Yeah, in this whole area. Now let's turn down the brush size a bit. Yeah, okay, and we'll take it down right there as well. There we go. Now we make it seem like the whole thing is one facility. And then we can take those rocks that we deleted from before, and we can kind of add them in. It'll help hide the shape, the awkwardness of the area, and it kind of looks like we're taking off iron from the ground or something like that. Look at that. That looks great. Okay, so those two are not going to be enough production. That's more for the look of the facility. So let's keep on looking at the other things we can do to increase that. So the rotary kiln is the big one which we need to build. And we did not leave ourselves enough space for it. So I think what we need to do is we're going to remove those roads like that, and we're gonna get a bit of a connection in. So we're gonna just use the normal industrial road, and we're just going to extend it out to there, like that, and then like so. You know what? I don't think we need that connection. Yeah, and then now let's try to get that in place. Where am I looking? There it is. Okay, so let's place it right there, and we're gonna just move the rail line. Perfect. Okay, yeah, that's pretty neat. There are a lot of little small roads in this section that we've built. And by doing this, we've cut ourselves off from being able to build bridges across to these islands. So maybe instead we get that rotary kiln right over here. I wonder if we take off this road a bit farther. So what we could do is we could grab all these nodes for this street we've built and just pull it down a bit to give ourselves a bit more room. Yeah, and then we're going to make this whole thing a smooth slope. Okay, and then if we... Okay, so that needs the road there. But if we take a road like this, let's turn snapping off. And let's turn the curve off. There we go. If we do something like that, and then we get the rotary kilns over here, then we won't have that issue. Okay, so let's look at moving this one. And let's get a second one as well. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we only really need the one. Let's smooth it out. Oh, come on. Okay, yeah, pretty neat. Let's try and smooth out that parking lot a bit. Yeah, this needs definitely some work. So let's put it up to that height and then, okay, wrong thing, but let's choose all three of these and we'll put it up to that height. Okay, let's actually bring it all down a bit. Doesn't seem like it wants me to. So we'll redo it and we'll bring it down a bit. Okay, and then now let's try to smooth it out. There we go, the parking lot's almost flat. That's fine. And that's a bit steep. So let's try and lower this one just a touch. Okay, pretty neat little facility. A bit confusing with all the trucks and traffic we have, but I think it's fine. We're going to continue this heavy road, and we're going to continue it out just to here for now, because I do think we can get a bridge connection in to these islands. So why don't we try to do, oops, wrong button, something like this, and we'll see what it looks like. So we'll get it out to here, and then we'll elevate it. Does it have a bridge form? No, it doesn't have a bridge form. So we'll just elevate it, and we'll connect in right to here. And then we'll swoop around. Like so. And then now we have a connection to this island, which we can use on another date. So let's take that node. We're going to take this whole section of bridge that we just built. And we're going to put it up to that height. Okay. Now I'm going to take all of these ones as well and put it up to that height. Fantastic. Okay, so if we are going to get a connection in, it should probably be right here. And it'll have to be down to ground level. And we'll just do something like that. And we'll lower it into the ground. And we're actually going to elevate just that one section. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Okay, so now we can go under the highway here. It's a bit too steep. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to raise this one up. And look at that, we still have lots of clearance space. Okay, so we have lots of room to do some stuff with this area. Maybe we can build, oh look at that. Maybe we can build a neighborhood out this way, and then same thing over here as well. Maybe we can do something special with this area. So I'm just going to smooth out, whoa, jumpiness. I'm just gonna smooth out that a bit, and then over here as well. And then this too. Okay, so maybe we will get a bit more traffic than we expected in here, but that's fine. Now let's look at getting a bit more metal production. So let's continue the look of that area over here. And we're gonna need some storage as well. So let's get some sand storage, and that will... no, I want the ore storage right here. Okay, so let's raise up this building a bit. And this is going to need to move as well. Okay, those are still in place. And this will need to be raised up. Okay, cool. So that's gonna look really nice once it starts filling in. So we're at max speed here. It's gonna start doing some stuff. Oh yeah, forgot to do that. So we need to get some water over here. And I love that no power mod because it's really frustrating to have to worry about that stuff all the time. So let's just make sure that we have necessary water and everything. Let's drag a pipe out to where we need it to go. And I know I'm not putting it under the roads. I'm just kind of winging it. Okay. So that should get going pretty soon now that there's water and there should be power. It'll be able to export goods pretty easily. We're going to need to level this out as well over here. So let's just do that. And a bit of a smoothing tool over this way. Okay, that looks pretty nice. Let's see what else we need to add, because there's definitely other stuff. So let's go right back to the front, and we need some workers' barracks. So we're gonna get those right along here. So we're just gonna get some pretty basic roads. How about, oh, come on, to the ground. There we go. Put a dirt road right there. And then let's get another workers' barracks. And then let's get another dirt road right here. And some more workers' barracks. Yeah, I was thinking we might be able to get a road connection across a bit farther, but that's fine for me. Maybe we can get this road to connect with that one. So we'll just take the move it mod and drag this one out a bit. Okay. This is gonna sneak in a bit more. And that's gonna go. Oops, we need all of those. It's gonna go right there. Okay, we saved ourselves a bit of room. And now let's keep going with this because we are running out of time for today. So we got the maintenance building. Yeah, this will look pretty good right across from the train station. We're gonna need to move this over just a bit. Let's get it right to the end like that, or right against the bridge. That might be pretty nice too. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, so we got that in place. Okay, sorry, so we've already gotten those. We're not gonna do much glass out this way. This is just for metal production. Ore storage. This is pretty cool. This is a really good building, so let's find a good spot for that. Now I think it would be able to fit. No, it wouldn't be able to fit. Okay, I was thinking maybe right here, but it doesn't really work there. So why don't we delete that one for now, and then let's see if it can fit here, and it can with a bit of maneuvering. Okay, so let's upgrade that road to one of these bad boys. There we go. Back to move it. And it looks like we're gonna need to get a slope down to here. Okay, that's not what I was actually hoping was going to happen. Let's put that to that height, and we're going to need, whoa, undo, and we're going to need to, oh, there we go. Oh, oops, undo, perfect. And then we're going to select that building and put it to this height, and we're going to need some water. Some water, water, water. There we go. Oh, it barely didn't have water. So that kind of gives a good look to the end of the area, and I think what we can do to help that clipping is we can just raise the terrain, or raise the road right here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, come on, I thought I clicked it. There we go. We can just make it elevated all the way to there. Yeah, that's gonna work out fantastically. All right, so let's keep going. We are pretty much out of time, but let's just make sure that raw mineral storage. Maybe we can get that right here. You know what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna I'm just gonna temporarily move these. This one we're gonna move over here for now. Same with this one, and then I'm going to use this tool. And I think it'll look better if it's right here. Yeah, it does look a lot better. Okay, and then we're gonna use, we're gonna get rid of move it, and then we're gonna put this one back here. And then this one, it's not in the industry area, so I think we'll just add that in right there because it fits so, no, get rid of that one. It fits so perfectly right here. Oh, come on. I just don't want the district. There we go. Yeah, that works great. There we go. Let's make these nodes sloped again. And with that, we should be pretty much good to go. So we're gonna pretty much just need to wait for the minerals to get taken to these facilities. And then they're gonna have lots of space to do their thing, make some metal for us, because that's going to be very useful down the line. So now that we have everything ready, let's just get a warehouse in place here. Let's get a rail yard, or one of these ones right there, and never mind. Oh, you know what? I think I might be able to fix it with a bit of move it. Now let's get it up to that height. No, that looks stupid. So let's get rid of it. But this one will be set to metals on empty. And I'm not sure where else we could have some raw storage over here. Just like that. So it looks like I will need to lower this one down after all. That's fine, and that looks okay. So, oh, no. With this one, we already have metals. So I think if we put it to ore products. Oh, it's going to be imported. Okay, no, I don't want that. We could put this one on balanced. So now we have an overflow one, and we have one that will hold some stuff. So yeah, that should really help out with everything going on here. There's not too much I can really add out this way, so if you think of anything I can add, let me know down in the comments section down below, and we can look at adding that. But I did realize that maybe we can add in a recycling plant or a garbage plant right here to help out with the garbage in this area, because it will definitely pile up. And with it being so far away from everything else, it's going to pose a bit more of a challenge. So might as well. Okay, let's just drag that down a bit more. And then I'm going to move this right to the end. All right, so with that, I'm pretty sure we're done. Oh, whoa! as soon as I say that we're done, I mess up. That's funny. So let's fix that. There we go. Okay, unselect, and let's lower this one down. Okay, wow, look at that! Lots of stuff getting picked up or dropped off at this cargo section, and this is probably going to need to be upgraded. Looking at it again. Alrighty, so now we're done. I hope you like the look of this area. If you want to name it from hillside or extraction site to something fun, let me know down in the comments section down below, because this is a pretty cool area, not gonna lie. And now we have bridge connections to these islands and beyond. So let me know how you like it down below, and we will get back to it in the next episode of New Lancaster, which is coming to an end pretty soon. So this was just an episode to help our factories make money for us, because we just spent a lot of money with doing unique buildings in the previous episode. So have a great day. I'll talk to you next time. Peace out.